Hello and welcome to the third video of Scooby Algo Trade. Scooby-Doo. Um, Here we are. No, that's not us. Where are we? We're here. View my channel. Let's see. Okay, so there's the first one. And we actually got some views. 25 views, 78 views. And we even got a subscriber. So I'm actually surprised at that. No comments or anything, but I'm glad it's getting out there. So I am encouraged to keep on going a little bit to make another video. If you remember in the last ones, we were testing some machine learning and stuff, and we'll go back to that in a minute. There's two things I just want to tell you about real quick that I thought were interesting. This particular thing called vector BT, right? I think it has like kind of nice outputs, and you can use this in Python, similar to like backtester and things like that. I think it has nicer visuals or something, right? So, and there's a pro version. I don't know if it's any good or anything. I'm going to try and use it today. And the other quick thing was one of the I don't know where it's gone now. One of the articles I thought was interesting was basically suggesting how to use it to recognize patterns, and it was using TradingView data. It was taking hourly data from TradingView, and I found that interesting, and I was like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. So okay, so the machine learning thing, which was light GBM model, was okay, but it wasn't a very good, forget about this one for the moment, because that's not the one I'm talking about. It had a very low return on investment. So, but the drawdown was okay. Now it's completely not good now, but, and then we have this other one running here, which I converted from C# to Python, and it's basically a momentum strategy. So I'm going to see how that comes out. It's running that back test at the moment. And again, all these things take time. If something takes too long, I will just try and pause the video. There's another thing I wanted to mention as well. Yeah, this thing, Study Fetch. I think you can put like books and PDFs in it, and it'll present. It's almost like Google Notebook LM, but except it will do a presentation for you rather than just a podcast. So I'm going to try and use that later for some quantitative trading books and stuff. There's something else, something about Hugging Face. Oh, I'm not quite sure what I was doing with that. See, I forget what I'm doing sometimes. Quantopian, I don't know. They don't support the zip line anymore or anything, and it's $10 a month or something. I don't know. If anyone has any experience with Quantopian, let me know. Seem to have a good community anyway. Where was I? I'm looking for my ChatGPT. So I think we just want to update this code and run it. And if this is no good, we will probably just bin it, because I've gone through maybe 5 iterations of it at this stage. Now, again, it's running the machine learning model here again, the LGPTM Lite or whatever it is, whatever it suggested I should use. It's processing things. Accuracy is only 0.51, which I believe is not very good. And the max drawdown is absolutely terrible. Yeah, I think maybe we should leave this completely. I think we should bin this one possibly. I mean, I could go in and I might just do one more. I'll give ChatGPT the results there, and because I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's retraining and then doing it. It seems to be retraining very quickly though. So I am giving it different names each time on the model, the job lib. We are, I don't know if you can see that in there. Yeah. I am changing the name every time, so it should be retraining every time. And ChatGPT is just saying max drawdown measure. No, run debugging. No, I think we're going to forget about this one altogether, unfortunately, because it did come out kind of okay in the first. It just wasn't enough return. Like it was only 3%. Obviously, you'd be looking for something 10% or higher, really, and that was only 3% in over a year and a half. So it wasn't great at all. So I think we might just forget about that particular one. And we'll see how this was the one is doing. And then maybe in the meantime, we can possibly create one from scratch, as I kept saying we might do. Maybe we'll do it in QuantConnect. Or, you know what, I was looking at TradingView as well. I mean, if it's only RSIs and MACDs and all the rest of it, why not use TradingView in some circumstances? I know there's a lot more you can do in Python and QuantConnect and stuff, like brokers and all sorts of things. However, you know, we could start with trade. We could use TradingView as well a little bit. Let me see actually. Yeah, the thing about TradingView is I'm pretty sure you can only do like one ticker at a time, maybe. Like I don't think it can select from a whole universe, which would be New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ or something. At least I don't think so. I mean, I can try. All right, so ChatGPT says you can simulate it or something. While not built in, you can simulate working with the universe using the following methods: custom ticker filtering with request.security point scripts. Request security function allows you to pull data from other tickers. Limitations are TradingView limits the number of tickers you can query per script due to performance constraints. Manually rotate the universe. You can create a watch list of tickers that meet specific criteria and apply a strategy manually to each one. Okay, so that's why we use QuantConnect, Amy Broker apparently as well, and Python. Yeah. Amy Broker, I don't think I've ever looked at. Let's have a quick look there. Amy Broker. Oh, I think I have seen this before. Yeah. I think I have seen. Yeah. That's interesting. I might look into that a bit later on. Amy Broker. Or Am I Bro, however you pronounce that. I think I've seen this before. It's an interesting one. I'll look at that later. Anyway, back to what we're doing. So we'll go to QuantConnect then, I guess. All right, so that other one is still running. We'll bin that one, and we'll just try and create a new one from scratch and see. So I'll just say, okay, I want to create a day trading algo for QuantConnect that uses minute data and selects stocks only over $2.50 based on a comprehensive volume criteria. For example, no large cap stocks. Okay. It needs a tight stop and a robust trading stop strategy that takes half off at 10 cent increase, and then follows. We could scale out, you know, we could do a scaling out, or takes half off a 10 cent increase and then scales out further, and then scales out for the rest. Scales out. So in other words, if we put it at 20 cent, if we put the trailing stop, the rest following trailing by 20 cent. All right, so I know some moves can be bigger than that, but maybe I should make it that should be big enough, I think, for the general. Okay, so trail the rest by 20, scales out for the rest for trading by 20 cents. Right. Scales out could mean, I mean, it could take another quarter and then another. Scaling out meaning taking another quarter and then last quarter, but if it has already taken half off at 10 cent, then the stop must, I'm explaining this very badly. The stop, then the stop must always stop out at entry, because then you didn't lose any money, right? At entry, at the entry price. I hope it understands what I'm saying there. Basically, if it gets 10 cents and then sells off half and comes back down, I want it to stop out at the entry price. I might have to do this in, okay, I wanted a QuantConnect, use minute data, select stocks when they were based on comprehensive volume criteria. For example, no large cap stocks, and selecting only from highest volume per minute volume and per minute. Selecting stocks only from the top 5 highest volume and momentum per minute stocks. It needs a tight stop and a robust trading stop strategy of a 10 cent. It takes half of a 10 cent. At a 10 cent. That selects want to say to go long only, no selling as well. Stocks. Long only, no shorts. No shorting. It depends on volume, for example, loss. It needs a tight stop and a robust trading strategy. It takes half off at 10 cents and then scales out for the rest. Trading by 20 cents. Scaling out meaning taking another quarter and then last quarter. Another quarter at 20 cents. And then the last quarter at, well, just let it run as much as possible, that last quarter, at whenever it gets stopped out. Now, I'm not sure, because that wouldn't be a trading stop then, would it? So that's, yeah, well, I don't know if I can figure it out. But if it has already taken half off at 10 cents, and hold on, and immediately returns to price of trade entry, then exit trade completely. So either it goes or it doesn't. Now, I don't know. All right. Let's just go with that and see how we go from there. All right. Okay, that one didn't really work, so I put in, I just asked it then to said the resolution must be 1 minute and use interactive brokers for the commission environment, etc. I said that the equity would be about 100%, and then each trade can use about 50% of that, and there can only be one trade on at a time. And then that didn't give any results at all. So I said, okay, what we'll do is we'll change the momentum filtering to volume-based filtering. Select the highest volume per minute for mid or low cap stocks and only have it do this from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. So from the open to 10:30. After selecting the stock, any trailing, you can leave any trailing stop basically on until the end of the day then. So let's see if this creates any trades then. Okay, we got a small result on this one. I only did a month here, and looks like it got stopped out on one of them. So I waited a whole month to take a trade there. I don't know, it seemed to be coming up with missing volume data a lot, so I'm just going to go from, I just did another kind of variation of it where it selects stocks on volume first and then go for the rest of the criteria later, because just so we don't get as much of this, I guess. And I'm only like trading between 9:30 and 11, say. Let's just do 1 month again and we'll test that again. Obviously that one's not ideal anyway. I should be getting, like, I don't understand why it's not getting a lot more trades. Oh, it is. Oh, there we go. It's only showing that now. Okay, minus 5% return anyway. Quite a few fees. So minus 5,000. All right, so. Well, that did work, so I probably didn't need to create a new one, really. Now, should I continue refining this one or go for the new one? We might as well go for the new one and see what that one does, and then choose the new one. I just kind of gave it a little bit more breathing room to kind of choose the stocks to, like, I didn't give it too much, wasn't too strict on it, so it'd be interesting to see that one then as well. All right, so that one didn't work, didn't really take any trades. I went back to the original one and I said we'll just relax on the train and stop. We won't put any stop rules in yet, and then just see where it goes without that. I just gave it a trading window. It'll close at the window 11:30, and so there's no real rules on the exit here. So I don't expect this to be good, but I just want to have a look at the outcome. I like the way it's not taking trade. Well, it looks like it's not anyway. We'll see at the end. Okay, this is interesting. So it skips a lot of the ones that don't have volume data. Like a lot of them at that time, if they're not active, they probably have zero volume. So I suppose it just has to go through all them. Let's see, 2nd to the 9th. This is 2023. I've just done that 2 or 3 months, I think I've done. Only maybe 2. Where is it? 2, only 2 months there. Just 1st to the 2nd, well, 1 month, right, isn't it? Yeah, only 1 month. Okay. Just to get a test on it to see. And again, this is just on volume at the open. And I think it has to select from course data first, and then it does the find selection function. And then also market cap is another one of the criteria, not the high cap ones. Although American Airlines is fairly high cap, so maybe it's not 40. I don't know. Let's see. We'll continue waiting for the back test to complete. I'll show you in a minute. All right, this is the other result. It just traded American Airlines all the way, and ChatGPT says it's something to do with issues in the universe selection logic, specifically the filtering criteria. History calls on the find selection. The log mentions symbols without has fundamental are excluded. So I think we're going to include it this time and show the full code. There we go. And we'll try it one more time. So this can happen just as simple. I'm just trying to create a very simple strategy here. Simple day trading strategy, and the amount of errors already. So let's see which one is giving me 2 responses here. Seems to be frozen. Here we go. All right, let's see how this one goes. Okay, error on the fundamental thing, and it said, okay, let's exclude the fundamental and just solely base it on the price. Now, why did it include it in the first place since I didn't ask for it? You know, this is why you got to be careful with ChatGPT. I didn't say anything about fundamental data to it, and yet it decided that should be in the criteria itself. Yep, there you go. There's the things you have to watch out for. I guess I went along with it because I was like, okay, it must know what it's doing, but I guess it kind of doesn't sometimes. Okay, that took a while, but again, it only took 2, Palantir and Oxy. Not great. There must be something we can do to improve that because, yeah. Let me see if we can. You can add parameters here and you can change it, but you can also change it in the main code anyway. That other one is still going, by the way. Hopefully it will be finished by the time I finish the video. I will try and refine this by what? Let's see. it needs to select a lot more. See, I'm saying one trade at a time, but like that's over a month. What is it doing? That should have closed. There's something going on here. Hold on. All right, as I said, lots of errors. This time it only chose NTRB, and I'm like, why is it not choosing at least one stock every single day? So the revised approach is going to be new top, low to mid cap stock daily, simplified by use only the daily top stock without relying on history or unnecessary filters. Universe refreshes daily. Ensure the universe refreshes daily. Universe is like New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ, or I think you use another one as well. Directly select the top volume stock each day without overly complex filtering. All right. Well, all right, I'll let you know how this one goes then. That was a lot quicker, and result looks a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4 stocks. Should be like one different one every single day. I don't even care if it's successful or not at this stage. You should at least be just doing it right. Why is it only a little bit better? It's even more confusing. All right. Okay, it looks like it might have to do with the course selection thing. Like if the course selection only updates periodically on QuantConnect, then maybe I'll just do the fine selection, which I said, even if it's only a few days. So we'll just do 7 days here. So I said it's going to take longer. That's fine. Don't mind it taking a bit longer. So we just did the fine selection here. So it's going to go through every stock or whatever, I think. So we just did a week then. No errors. All right, let's deal with these errors and then I'll get back to you again. A method that does not exist. Fine fundamental. So can't do just fine maybe. So I bet I could do this in Python. Although I don't have minute data. I could get minute data. Well, let's try do it here one more time. Like, what's the point of having minute data on QuantConnect if you can't use it, you know? All right, so it replaced find universe with the add universe and course with find, and still only one stock. Now, I can understand how two of them maybe. I can understand how one would be the same top volume stock all week, and it might trade that a couple of times because it's remained the top volume, mid cap, or whatever. That could be the case. Not profitable anyway. I could force it to change the stock every day. Like go for the second most volume and see how that goes. I just have a feeling it's not doing something correctly, and I might be better off getting my own data for minute data just for a week or something. And by the way, this is 29 minutes for you, but it's 4 hours for me. So I'll just show you. And we've got nothing done for the day almost. Only got an hour or two left. I'm trying to relieve all restrictions now and just have it select one stock, the top volume stock every day, no matter what. High cap, even down to $1, whatever it is. And it's still trading nothing. So I'm like, well, let's figure out what this issue is. Something to do with the course selection again. I don't know. I thought we turned that one off. All right. Okay, it may be that it actually is trading different stocks every day, but it's just not showing up here. Or in the overview, it just shows you the lowest capacity. But when you go into the logs, you can see SQQ here, right? So, okay, so it's just not profitable, and it is trading. So, all right, maybe we can put back in the restrictions then. I don't know why it's not putting up. I don't know why it doesn't come up here. Maybe it needs to be a certain amount before it appears there. I'll have to look into that. But okay, so you have to go to logs, which is here, overview report orders inside logs. So when you go to logs, then you can see what it was doing. All right. So we'll try and restrict it now a little bit more. Well, we seem to be getting some results back from the that other one, but I thought I have vector thing in it, and that's all it came out with. Whatever the hell that means. We did. We put vector BT in for advanced metrics and visuals, and that's all we still got out of it was that. So all it did was added the vector. Oh no, here, vector plot, show, performance display. Where's all that? Why did it just show me one thing? Error, missing one required positional argument, close. So it took all that long, 5 hours or something, just to give me that. And didn't even give me the vector stuff. It's a rather disappointing day, I must say. I don't want to confuse ChatGPT now, going straight to that one. I'll do that one in a second. This one, right, it's getting something. Oh, it's got an actual profit. Okay. Well, maybe there is a good end to this. 70% return. All right. Now, what did it do? Sophie, AMC, Sophie, IMPP. It's actually displaying them now. Sharp ratio 61, which is amazing. Right. Right. Maybe we'll look at the logs for this. This seems to be doing something good. Where's the logs? Right. So it did. There's all the different positions. See, it's not showing it up here for some reason. Or maybe we just have to enlarge it. I don't know. I'm not sure what criteria it needs to meet to actually display in the assets sales volume, but certainly not all of them are, because here's AMC, PCDA, VLDR. This is the actual trades here. AMC, Hook, Ring, DAC, SoFi again, MVB, Cable, AMC, CASA, IMVP. Now, mind you, this has been, there's 760 fees because I did this over a month here and a month and a week in 2022. It didn't take that long actually, so, but it's not exactly a stock every day though, is it? Either. I don't know. Let's increase that then and see how it looks then after that. Well, at least there's something positive. If that continues to be positive, you might have something here. Basically the best volume every day, although that doesn't seem to be what it's doing. But still, run another one on that. And for this thing, error, you're 5 hours waiting and it says one missing positional argument to close. You could have told me that at the start, you know. Anyway, it looks terrible. Minus 100%, I don't know. Not even sure what this one's doing anymore. Portfolio, a lot to do with the portfolio stuff. I could ask GPT what that's actually doing. It's a momentum strategy. And see, it's doing it on daily data, so I don't know. I'm interested in this one for some reason. I don't want to get rid of that straight away. I think there's something that could be done with this. I can't believe it didn't even, because there was an error probably. We didn't get our nice, visuals. Right, so is this doing it again? Is this another one? All right, so we're down now. But it did a lot more. Okay, and draw down way too much. Okay, so over the long term, at least it's doing something. I think I should get a t-shirt that says at least it's doing something. Oh dear. Right, so not a good end to the day then. It's doing good up to there, wasn't it? And then no good. It's an interesting chart though, isn't it? Big return here. Okay. I think we can do something with this, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's not doing it the way I think it should do it anyway. It did it so quick though. How is it doing it so quick? Well, let's give it over. If it's so quick, let's do that then. It must have something to do with the course selection and it only updating every now and again or something. I think QuantConnect is built for the over the long term rather than getting out in on the minute or the granular level or something, or how it picks it. It doesn't update it enough. I don't know. I know if I tried this now, that's what I'll have to do the next day is get minute data and then try this in Python, and hopefully with the whatever VBT, whatever it's called, and we get some nice visuals. Might be able to represent it much the way it does here in QuantConnect. That'll be nice. So I think we'll wind it up there for today. I'd like to, we'll wait for this one to finish and see if we can end on a profit anyway. A fake profit, with fake money. It's good that it's fake money because we would have lost a lot. Let's see, backtesting money. Okay, no, terrible. It definitely favors like doing things over the long term, but because it's not doing the way I think it should do it. But I do like the way that's kind of it is doing stuff. I don't know. There might be a way to actually save that, even if it's not doing it the way I think it should. By implementing something. What could you do with that other than turn it around and sell them instead? Interesting. I like the list of stocks that it's choosing. I don't like obviously that it's not getting a profit. And I don't like the way it's not trading it the way I thought it would trade it, which is basically at least one every single day, if not a couple, because if it exits, it should choose another one, because I said only trade one at a time. But I don't know, we ended up with something there. I think we're going to leave it there for today. No, we didn't get to machine learning. We didn't fix this error. I don't know what else to tell you about that. Try to keep an eye on I know crypto's having a bull run at the moment and all sorts of other stuff going on in the world, but here we are ruining our day every day with errors until one day hypothetically we don't, and strike gold. But I don't know, we could go back to cloning some algos or the next day, or as I said, maybe do this one on Python. I bet it would be extremely different than what it's doing here, because this is not working the way I think it should work. This is something to do with the course selection, fine course, and whatever the other one's called, rough course or whatever it is. But that's it. I think we'll have to wind it up there for today. I should get some intro music and outro music, maybe, should I? For Scooby Doo. I'll probably get disqualified for Scooby Doo copyright or something like that. It's not. It's Scooby Algo Trades. So yeah. Have you any suggestions for this, by the way, yourself? If you know what I'm trying to do here, or what the hell is actually going wrong there? Something to do with the course selection, isn't it? All right. As I said before, there is the Discord there and everything else. I'm surprised these are getting any views at all. So if you got this far, thanks for watching, and hope you learned something. And if you have any questions or anything, you can ask me. If you're a beginner, if you're starting, or if you're a lot more advanced, maybe you can tell me what the hell I'm doing wrong. Advise me. Give me a clearer path of what I should be doing, maybe. Am I doing the right thing? I don't know if you're a proper quant, you probably have to go coding and read all these books and everything. I've been looking at Dimitri. He's been suggesting different books and all, and YouTube, there's another guy there. There's all sorts of things. Obviously, whole world of quant stuff, very advanced stuff as well. I know this is not advanced. This is very beginner. But it's something. We're copy pasting. We're getting outputs. Experimenting. That's what it's all about in the beginning, I guess. I'm sure it gets a lot worse or a lot better. I don't know which one. Tell me, should I give up now? Am I wasting my time? I don't know. All right, that's all for now from Scooby Algo Trades. We'll see you next time, next video. Yeah, we're still getting views. I'll still make videos. Why not? Thanks for watching. See you next time. Scooby Doo!